guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Charis. Welcome back. Today we are doing a reaction to Jinjer, to Tati herself, which most of you know at this point was my first reaction like over 4 years ago. I don't even know how long I've been making YouTube videos, but it's been a while. And Tati was the first vocalist I ever reacted to. Ever. And we've done a reaction to her last one take video, the Judgment and Punishment. Yes, I just looked at it, so I retained that information. But today we're going to be reacting to her one take performance of Hedonist. I'm always so psyched to so psyched? Is that what I said? Oh my god, I'm losing it. I'm always so psyched to see her perform live, to see her do anything live, because I think it's really incredible what she does. And yeah, I'm very on it. I'm very interested whenever Tati or Jinjer in general just has something new out. I like it. So if you guys already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so notification every single time I post new reaction videos. I post new reactions every single Friday, and whatever the frack I want to on Wednesdays, which is nothing a lot of the time, and that's whatever I want. All right, to Tati of Jinjer singing Hedonist, one take vocal playthrough, also pretty incredible. She does it in one take. You know, she's a baddie. I love Tati so much. All right, let's get into it. Please!
In grand refusal of all the pleasures, right and wrong. I crave all pleasures, mine is pain. Let's have it my way, let it be no better gain. Drowning in wine, my cup I refill. Indulging in desire, love is so brief. I bask in delight, my opulence, my gift. Let it be no pain. Let it be no pain. Oblivious sleep from dawn till sunset. Just indolence and peace, I feast on all of that. Awakening brings hunger, desire so intense, unquenchable thirst of pleasures, mine is pain. Deprivation in exchange for immortality, or unlimited resources of ecstasy. I've killed the fear of death and God, but I am far from standing next to decide. I'm not a theorist, I'm an expert in the science of vegetation. I'm a stranger to restrictions and my purpose to existence. Yes, to taste all the delicacy of life. The count of happiness, of pleasure quintessence, bottomless delight is innate to human right, of pleasure quintessence. Forget a consequence, deterrent as an enemy of life. My cup I refill, but the count of happiness.
That was Sushi, not me. That was Sushi, not me. Don't be mad at me. Sushi, I'm working. too close to her dinner time. I'm sorry I'm going back. I have many things to say. I'm trying to hold them until the end. Okay? I'm trying to hold them to the end.
To restrictions and my purpose to existence. Yesterday's the delicacy of life.
The count of happiness, of pleasure quintessence. Bottomless delight is a nature human right. Of pleasure quintessence. Forget a consequence.
Deterrent as an enemy of life. My corporate feel, but the hunger remains. Beyond the thrill, or your insistence. Now sadness of sanity is blood I'm feasting on. I've been searching for something new, but the margins never clone. A blessing.
Ah!
A grand curse.
No, she's like, that was good. That was good. I have many things I want to say. Sushi she just wants to be part of it. Okay? Don't be mad at her. Don't blame her. All right. So, we've been blessed. First of all, we've been truly blessed. Okay? I did not anticipate so many cleans from Tati, and yet here we are, experiencing them. And it's just so, like, because obviously, like, coming from, like, just, like a, I guess a normal vocal background, like, it's like a straight vocal background. Yeah, that's what I'll call it, a straight vocal background. Like, it's just so wild to see her do the heavies and the gutturals and the... And then when she goes into cleans, it's like, oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. Because why wouldn't you be able to do it all? Why not? I think this is like a dragon on her neck. Or is it a snake? Snake or something? Y'all tell me what that is on her neck. Also, love the in-ear with the, like piece of wood gauge. I was just, like, looking at her ear for a lot of the time, being like, wow, it's just a whole piece of wood in your ear. Anyway, but I wanted to show you these differences. So, when we're having these cleans, we have a lot of, like, just, like, straight, like, normal posture. I always, like, whenever I was talking to my vocal students, I would say, like, you want it to be, like, a string is, like, pulling up the back of your head so you are, like, aligned. And I can't really give you a reason for why this is, but you want to make sure you're not, like, all... So that I always talk about creating the least path of resistance. So you want the air to be able to come out easily. So you're seeing a lot of that here at the beginning, which also, this is another reason why I love to see Tati live, like her doing things live, because it's just next level. So even when she's like taking breaths, she doesn't really have to move away from the microphone because she's just like taking in air as she goes. But then...
And refusal of all the pleasures, right and wrong.
Yeah, and like her diction is like she isn't too crisp when it comes to consonants and stuff. And by that I mean like what do I mean by that? Like it just flows, it just is like so flowy, as opposed to like her diction when she's doing heavies is like different, because it feels like I don't know. It's probably a placement thing. It's probably a placement thing. It's probably an airflow thing, is what I would say. I'm trying to get to the part where she starts doing. But like her jaw is also like so effortless. Like she doesn't hold any tension in her jaw, which I think is so interesting. Even when she's doing heavy. But she also uses so much color. Like it's like very much like a rock vocalist. Like there's like a lot of like yeah, a lot of color, but like a lot of variety, you know? And we also see that again at the end when she does kind of like a falsetto-y thing.
My opulence, my gift. Let it be no pain. Let it be no pain.
This is
Obliviously.
wow, we were really blessed. There's so many freaking cleans in this. Half the song is cleans. That's wild.
From dawn till sunset, just indolence and peace. I feast on all of that. Awakening brings hunger.
But you hear that? There's like still like a rock emphasis on. Oh wait, there's like a I don't know how to explain it, like a grit.
Desire so intense, unquenchable thirst of pleasures minus pain.
Yeah, those belts are wild though. Like those sustained notes, she's doing like I don't know. I mean, I've always known she could sing, but I don't know if I've ever heard her do like sustained note like their song like the way she's doing them in this. Okay, here we go. So watch the difference. She's about to go into it. And watch the difference that she has like in her literal neck. So when we are doing the sing-songy, the cleans, we had like a lot of like height, and the larynx wasn't like covered or like bunched up in any kind of way. The jaw was really, it was just like an effortless. And and I'm sure there's something to this, but just look at the difference in all those things when she goes into the heavies.
Deprivation in exchange for immortality, or unlimited resources of ecstasy.
So we have like more of a scrunched up like actual neck region, which is where your larynx and your voice box is. So, and I think it's I think that's she's probably doing that to get depth, like literal lowness of notes. And so she's trying to create, because like if you notice, like when people are singing lower, they'll go lower. And so like I think she's doing that to get like depth. There's probably a technique thing too with her doing those vocals that way. But then there's a lot more tension in the jaw, and I think that also has to do with like the intensity of the sound. And it's not like me saying like there's a correct or an incorrect. There's just a huge difference in like her literal body and how her literal body is changing when she is making these different noises. And I think that's so fascinating. And I don't know that I've ever been able to pick up on so much of those specificities, because you have to like obviously witness her singing live and really close. You know what I mean? And there's also so much openness of her mouth because she's like that, and that's what I've heard metal vocalists talk about, is like you just have to be in control of your air and be close to a microphone, because you want, and if you open your mouth, it's less resistance for that noise to get to the microphone. So there's a lot of times a lot of very wide mouths. Wide mouths.
But I am far from standing next to decide.
But you hear how like she has more enunciation when she's doing the heavies, and I it makes sense because it's like more of a muffled noise, so you're trying to do everything you can to like get like actual like diction out. Oh, and that was another thing I wanted to mention. So if you see like her breath before, when she was doing clean, she wasn't really going away from the microphone a lot, but now she is, because she has to take huge breaths.
Next to decide. I'm not a theorist, I'm an expert in the science of vegetation. I'm a stranger to restrictions and my purpose to existence. Yes, to taste all the delicacy of life.
I love the vowel noise on la. It was like la, 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 I love that.
The cloud of happiness.
And then going back and forth is wild. That's insane. That's insane to me. Like going from false folds to normal folds, back and forth. Crazy. Couldn't be me.
Of pleasure quintessence, bottomless delight is a nature human right. Of pleasure quintessence.
And she has such beautiful cadence too. Like you can like just tell she has such like control of her soft palette because she just has so much brightness to her when she does the cleans.
Forget a consequence, deterrent.
And I love this like action she's doing because it feels like she's trying to activate her core, like her diaphragm, because she's going back and forth, and so she needs like a little umph. That's what it reminded me of when I saw it the first time.
As an enemy of life, my corporate feel, but the hunger remains beyond the thrill. My yearning sustains. Now sadness of sanity is bred of feasting on. I've been searching for something new, but the margins never clone. A blessing.
Yeah, the blah, legendary.
A grand curse.
Damn. She's crazy, dude. A legend. An absolute legend, dude. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've always been a fan. I've always been a fan of Tati, and I think I have like 11 reactions to Tati. I at least have that to Jinjer. I don't know if I've ever done any of her like not being under the Jinjer name, but I can't remember everything I've done right now. It's been a while. You try doing a video every single week, and you tell me how you can keep up with your discography. But I've always been a fan, and it's not just because like my first reaction video was to her. I just like I said, there's so much to break down. There's so much to learn from and to like see as like a vocalist. And I think one of the things that is so I'm gonna say inspiring about these metal vocalists who do both cleans and heavies is that there truly is. It is an art form. Like everything is on purpose, and there's a technique to it. And it's like I do this, and then I do this, and I do this, and it's like it. And when we think about like art forms, like when we think about like painters or whatever, like that's something we can go, oh, this person had to like paint a lot, sketch a lot, do all those kinds of things a lot to be able to do this Monet situation. But like with singers, we just like absorb it, I think, all the time, and so we kind of lose the like reverence of how impressive it is. And yeah, that was my big thing from watching her this time. It's just like everything is on purpose. And like when we talk about someone being an artist, it's like, no, there's a lot of thought put into my craft. There's a lot of thought put into like the way my neck is, what I'm doing, my soft palette, if I'm using like false folds, if I'm using my regular vocal cords, how I'm taking care of that in itself is an art form. And then like the confidence of being able to go back and forth and all of those kinds of things, I just think are it's just like, yeah, it's just like such an inspiring thing, because someone put so much work into sounding like that. And I like that I have some of the ideas on how they sound like that, but not all of them. So if you have other ideas, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to have a conversation with you about metal music, as always. So if you guys have any other Jinjer reaction songs that I haven't done a reaction to, I've done quite a lot. There's the Jinjer playlist down below, but if you have any other recommendations, let me know down in the comments below. I look at those all the time for what video I'm going to do next. If you guys don't already subscribe to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notification every single time I post new reaction videos. I post new reactions every single Friday, and whatever the frack I want to on Wednesdays. You guys have a wonderful morning, noon, night, wherever it is that you are in the world. You are loved by me. And I'll see you later, alligator, out the wild, crocodile. Bye bye. Whatever I want. Mama, whatever I, ever I, whatever I, ever I, ever I, whatever I, ever I. If you guys aren't subscribed to the... And I really need to know, cause we're living in the world of fools, taking us there. Bum, 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 bum. I probably got a lot of those words wrong.